Talking about marriage, you start talking about the right to life, you start talking about conservative values, and it no longer applies. Talk about God and faith in the public square, forget about your First Amendment rights. This guy had the temerity to paint in the back of his pickup truck a big banner promoting the passage of the marriage amendment in the Commonwealth of Virginia. That's good. That doesn't take a lot of temerity. But when your employer comes and says, get that out of your window or you're fired, that takes guts to stand up and say, well, you know what, then I'm fired. That takes guts to stand up and put your principles, put your beliefs ahead of your personal financial interests. And there were thousands of people across the Shenandoah Valley and across Virginia who saw what happened to Luis Padilla because he had the guts, the temerity, the determination to stand up for what was right, what a vast cross-section of Virginians from one side of the state to the other agreed at the ballot box that November was right and moral and just. And they stood up for Luis and came to his defense. And Luis is one of my heroes as a result of his determination to stand strong for that principle of the right to free speech and these rights that we've been given. So Luis, God bless you. And I'm here to tell you, I got to Richmond. I was elected to the state senate in 2003. When I was elected, I went to Richmond as a conservative Republican. And I thought I was going to walk into the Capitol and be greeted with open arms by my Republican colleagues in the state senate. And I walked in and I was greeted by open arms by a handful of guys like Jay O'Brien, Ken Cuccinelli, Bill Bowling, Steve Newman, Steve Martin, and that was pretty close to being it. But we had a Republican state senate that was run at the time by two guys. And I'll say it because they're not here.
And we won't tell them.